All right, welcome back, Disc Golf World. My name is Luke Humphries. You are watching the Oklahoma Open Final 9, brought to you guys by Farmers Insurance and Innova Disc Golf. To my right, Conor O'Reilly sits watching some disc golf together. What have you noticed on that front nine, Conor?
John with the only blemish. It's been a slow start for everyone else, though. He's only lost 1 stroke to 2 on the card. Still holding on to that lead. Looking to chase down his first career A-Tier win.
Yeah, Matt Bell jumping into the mix with a good front nine. All of it comes down to this back nine. We'll see if Jonathan can handle the nerves and the pressure.
Yeah, we got 7 players within 4 strokes of the lead right now, so a lot can happen out here in this course. Hole 10 is the hardest par 3 on the course. I believe it's the hardest hole in general as well, at 3.65 today. You got to clear the water, probably 380 feet or so on the right side there. Shoot into this tunnel. If you can get a 60-footer, you threw a pretty pure shot here. No 2s so far this weekend.
That's early. He's going to need to get lucky.
Those pecans don't let a lot through, and that branch is pretty thick, so he's counting his graces on that one. That leaf on the tee box is really bugging me. I wish they would take it off. I always have to kick things like that off, especially if it's only one of them.
This looks really good from Mason. If that gets a forward skip.
Oh my gosh, that's ideal here. Yeah, that lowness helped it penetrate, though, and that's about as close as the pure shot will get on this hole.
Mm-hmm.
At least that pure right-hand backhand hyzer. A forehand or a left-hand backhand flex shot could work to a park job, but...
Yeah, it's no problem. Was testing the ceiling as it headed in. You'll see discs hit high and kick backwards into the water sometimes.
Looks like a Zeus out of Coda. This one looks pretty flippy. He's trying to stand it up. He really wants to get it close here, you can tell.
He's going to need to miss some trees as well. Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, he's pretty pumped up about it. Seems like he liked it. See if John can save from his fortunate kick.
Play a little hyzer shot. This looks good. A little early.
Yeah, a little bit of a touchy shot with his mid-range. Maybe a range where he could have gone putter, but he wanted to try to keep it in the air over the low ceiling and fly it to the left.
Yeah, he's been putting well. Best to just give yourself a chance.
Oh, John. I guess he was laying it up because he was telling it to hit the brakes, but...
Layup turned run.
Looked like it almost had a chance.
All right, we got an Anheuser bid from Coda. He just got a little ahead of himself. The release didn't come out as high as he wanted. No harm, though. Come on.
Get it, Mason. Oh, my gosh. That would have been the 1-2 of the weekend on this hole. I had a putt from right there myself and hit the pole and was pretty upset that I didn't give it the chance.
Oh.
Great putt from John through the gap in the trees.
Yeah, I had to manipulate that one. Not a standard putt. That was the backyard variety there. That's a great par from him.
That little upside down tap in from Mason. Coda stepping up and firing pretty quick on a 5 paces away shot.
Yeah, he's feeling confident. That's what these guys should do. That's par. It's just an odd hole in the middle of the round that you got to focus up and execute 2 shots on. This hole right here, you definitely want to get. Big thanks to Disc Barn for sponsoring this drone coverage. They've been with us for a little while. We got to thank them. Go check them out at thediscbarn.com. Thousands of discs in stock. This is a left to right moving forehand shot, ideally, if you've got it, but backhand turnover putter plays well.
Yeah, this one playing barely a point off of being a full half stroke under par, so the top half of the field really wants to pick this one up.
Just a drifty little shot from John.
Yep, 23 feet. Should be no problem after he just hit that gap putt from about 30-something.
Mason played this one a little straight round 1.
This one looks pure. Oh, yeah. Got that one to pull over to the right a little bit more. Such good speed control out of Mason there. There's that suspect out of John. This one looks ideal. Yeah, almost hit the pole right there. Didn't have any more spin, so nowhere else to go but front row parking.
Yeah, the person that wins this tournament.
This has a chance.
Ooh.
Oh, he jumps just over the basket. That disc was on a line right at it.
I was going to say, the person that wins this event has their left to right 250 to 290 foot shots dialed.
Yeah, definitely.
You're asked to execute that shot 6 to 7 times during this round.
I was going to say between 5 and 8 times on this course, you're going to need to score off of that shot. So, yeah.
These guys up to the task. That's an all-star for them, making this hole look really simple.
Yeah, if anyone on the lead card doesn't grab this one final round, their internal body temperature and heart rate probably just went up.
Yeah, I'd feel like a bogey. Headed into par 4, 2-shot hole, hole 12. You really just want to, ideally not even go that hard off the tee. Landing right here is kind of what you see the locals doing. They're not playing it more than 300 feet.
Yeah, anything from 300 to 330, maybe 340 is going to be great here. Just a soft, straight mid-range shot maybe for most players.
We've seen Jonathan going for less than 300 feet.
Yeah, this one's, if you break it in half, all you got to do is 270 twice, and there you are.
Yep. Yes, sir. I can make that work.
Yeah, taking a solid kiss off of that branch there. Parable position with a nice dead straight shot in about the 300-foot range.
Yes, sir. A little bit better than yesterday.
There's that rock out of Mason. He's not going to have more than 260 feet on a straight line to the basket from there. I'll go ahead and count that one as a birdie.
Get really lucky.
John asking for some more fortune, but looks like he's run out, so he's going to have to do his work here.
Yeah,
Maybe just sacrifice a par.
I think that's probably what's going to happen.
Tough position to be in. Mason only one back. John's in a vulnerable spot. Little hovercraft shot.
Yeah.
This fairway kind of sets up for that. It's like slightly downhill, if not perfectly flat. So if you throw the nose up, it's going to slide pretty good.
Ooh, that's a little quick from
Wow,
John.
Gets 2 fortunate kicks.
Keeps trying to throw it right.
He's going to take an easy par probably. But
Trees won't let him. And here we go.
Okay, John, let's
The
see
connoisseur.
what you got.
The aficionado.
See what you're made of. Okay, here's one of those shots from John.
Better angle. Hit the pole.
Like I said
Hit the
yesterday,
pole.
John, I will give him credit. He's an incredible forehand roller thrower. I've given him a hard time this year, but he's got those things on a remote control. I've seen some ridiculous shots out of him.
Those spectators very casual about that disc coming close to him as well.
Mason about to ring it up with his rock, and he just hits the basket, bottom of the basket pole.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some high-level shots being thrown.
Coda playing a little flat, but that's going to slide up nicely and kill the speed.
Mm-hmm. A little more textbook.
Guy had some leopard pants on there.
Dude, he was cruising. Who knows where he was going?
He was going to where John's disc should have been, maybe.
It's fine there. That'll be all right. Give him a par.
Yep.
Should've.
Take that ugly one when you can get it. Yeah, this is a hole that I probably would bet on Mason to birdie like 93 times out of 100.
Oh,
John.
For the up and down with the forehand roller, John.
That's going to put John back 1. 2-stroke swing on a routine hole. He's going to be beating himself up over this one. Let's see if he can bounce back and regain himself. He's got 6 holes left to go. Still got a third of the course left, John.
Is he going to be back 1?
Oh, no, I lied. That was an amazing shot for a birdie look.
Yeah, it was his birdie
Yeah.
look. Yeah.
I forgot how good that shot was. Sorry, John.
You're good. You're
That's
good.
how good your forehand roller was from that spot.
You had me for a second. It's all tied up at the top, though. Headed into our second split fairway hole of the course. And this one a little longer than the first, and the backhand line definitely the pure line. You've got to get a little skinny late on the forehand line, but if you take a look at it, you can really give this one an ace run if you want.
Yeah, and this one's actually measuring a little shorter than it's reading on the T signs, I believe. So it's going to play more in like the 340 range.
Yeah. I'd concur. Oh, Mason early release to a park job.
Oof.
Day one. Not a bad result. They're definitely wanting that to be wider. Maybe 20 feet left of that. And that sound you hear is actually the monkeys from the Tulsa Zoo. They were howling.
Yeah, we had a mix of sounds today. We had some people having bass wars in their cars, and I think that had the howler monkeys going off and chanting and stuff. It was a bit wild.
Yeah, there was some subs going on. Some loud music.
Not to mention the train horn.
That's
John says he loves it.
He's got to
It's
sit
parked.
down, though.
Oh. A little long T-bird there from him.
I think that's probably the exact distance that it is. He threw that 375.
Yeah. John playing that verdict. A
Hammering
little
over.
straighter than he wants, but it's going to fade nicely.
Yeah, because it's
Wow.
a mid-range, not a fairway. That's the proper distance there.
Okay, now the pressure's on Mason. He's right here.
Oh,
Just holds on to it for a second. John can take that breath. Take his lead back.
little high, little left out of John. Mason's work not done, but he makes light work of it.
Yeah, he knows he lost an opportunity for some momentum kept there.
Yeah.
Short little wave of momentum he rode, but still a lot of golf left.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how aggressive people get on the next hole. We saw Jonathan Nicholson put his disc in circle 2, have an eagle look on 14. Could definitely be a 2-stroke swinger coming up.
Absolutely.
We'll take a quick look into the leaderboard, though. See that Conor O'Reilly now has the hottest look. You're only 4 back at this point. Brandon Cawthorn a little hotter than you, but out of it, it's really a 4-horse race at this point. Mason, Matt, Coda, you're looking for some big mistakes to slide your name into that, but I guess maybe 2 guys atop that we really need to worry about, and they just exchanged blows on that last hole. Like I said, drivable par 4 here, Conor.
Yeah, 575, but with the hard pack ground, this one feels like it's definitely gettable. Good shot will put you in circle 2. Put a good move on it. Maybe you'll be right up there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of guys just taking mid-range putter off the tee, guaranteeing themselves the easy 3. Looks like Coda is going aggressive. Turn. Oh, this could be really good.
Yep, he loves it. He knows it's pure.
Get a
down
skip.
the middle.
Oh my
Oh, and
gosh.
Coda's at 37 feet. He's got a close one.
What a bomb. That's aggressive as well. Looking full speed.
Plus to pro from John. This one
Oh,
looks
He did it too.
great. Little earlier fade there. But maybe a foot or 2 outside Coda.
Those are the best 2 shots we've seen here all
Yeah,
weekend long.
Those are great.
And now Mason's got a decision to make.
Mason's sticking to the game plan, playing that understable coyote. He knows he can just chip this hole in half pretty easily and get a tap-in birdie, most likely.
Sticking to his game.
Trying to make the guys on top count on them to make a mistake, possibly. But
Interesting. John
I'd like to see Mason go for this one, honestly.
Yeah, I'd like to see John do it too. He's got tons of power.
With no out of bounds here, you can miss your angle, and as long as you clear some distance, it's a pretty easy up and down for birdie or par, so I don't know that it has too much danger to scare you away.
That was, I agree with Mason, perfectly done. He's looking to do the same, little slower disc from him.
Good spin control right there out of Mason.
All right, so he's guaranteed, all but guaranteed himself that.
All right, John, if you're going to hit a stepper, this is the one to hit. He almost groaned out of his hand before he even was released. He knew it.
Come on, Coda.
Just not enough from Coda. No eagles on this attackable par 4.
Everybody's going to card the easy birdie, though, it looks like. And there won't be any blows exchanged here. Mason's, his choice to lay up and make that whole little two-shotter plays off. Works out for him.
Yeah, no harm, no foul. Squared up at the top.
Now, continues to be one back. Headed into 15. A pinched tee shot, I'll say. A forehand plays best, but you've got to get it turning left to right and kind of flipping up, Connor.
Yeah, the forehand needs to come out with a pretty steep angle out of your hand. And kind of push a little bit straight in the mid-flight, like Luke's saying, and then flare skip off right at the end. Or touchy backhand, the putter mid-range.
It's such a touchy one.
Yeah.
That's as high as you want to play that shot.
Yeah, that probably would have been on the pole if he didn't hit that tree right there. Felon out of John.
And it's a pretty stable disc for...
Yeah, playing a slower disc, so he's not going to get a huge skip. But, he hits it with enough spin that he does get a really solid skip.
Pushes the back edge of that fairway perfectly. And this is a lot of disc for Mason. He's been flicking this.
Oh, that's so inside.
Screwing up the forehand.
Mason says he's screwing up the forehand. Oh. John, not a player who throws the forehand very often.
Getting skinny.
But he gets a look through the backside.
Into circle one.
Got a smile about that one, John.
All right, so there's the ice cream truck sounds.
Yeah, I forgot about that earlier when we were sounding off all the sights and sound of today's round.
It looks like Mason is going to drop another stroke here. We talked about it earlier. You've got to have that left to right moving 300-foot shot on lockout here if you're looking to win. Constantly see the winner making these shots look easy.
Yep. John's got a really solid forehand, and he releases it extremely clean and accurate through the first gap, typically.
Yeah.
And this course is all about hitting your first gap.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't take too advanced of a flight after that on a lot of these holes to get a putt.
Yeah. He's done it with 3 discs. His harp is suspect, and that lucid felon there.
Yep.
Great combination of speed and stability for all 3 of them, and it's working for him this week.
No doubt. Great game plan from John so far.
Hole 16, one of our favorites on the course. Makes players throw high speed off the tee, push it down this fairway, and work themselves a little bit to the left side, ideally.
Yeah, if you can clear this tree right here on the left, you have a putter, maybe an overstable mid-range into the green. This one takes accuracy and power off the tee. You got to push the disc straight for at least 350 to 380 feet before it starts tailing off at the end. Fun tee shot. Good hole. Looks wide. Oh, it was low.
It's going to play, though.
Yeah, it's not unbirdieable from there. He's going to have to throw probably a 400-foot shot, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Missed that.
I tugged right from
Oh.
Jonathan.
He says it's not that bad, so maybe it dropped down on the fringe there, but that one looked...
It looked bad.
Yeah.
I was headed to the same spot.
Luckily for
With
John,
it.
he's kind of built that cushion back up to where he can take a pitch out stroke in this scenario. and
Totally.
not lose too much.
Yeah, he's got a 2 over Mason.
Coda threw it low already. See if Mason can apply some pressure here.
He really committed to that hyzer line, but that disc stood all the way up and moved to the right side.
Yeah, that thing was really understable.
I didn't think there was any wind on there. I didn't throw it myself.
All right.
Bit of a misread from Mason.
And we're back to our forehand roller game. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, this one
What a
looks...
tiny little gap he chose.
Oh, my God. That's incredible.
Still
Thought it was stood up
traveling.
too much, but it's got enough to
Oh, my
stay up.
goodness. He simplified his approach now.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Guaranteed
it.
himself a par. That was incredible.
John really showing off those forehand roller skills this round.
Yeah, if he can hold things together and take this down, he'll look back at that shot as a turning point.
Absolutely. Mason throwing that TL right there. His signature series disc this year from Innova.
Jonathan going with that T-bird. Ooh, a little Anheuser out of the hand. Playing the flex back around the trees. Still got to make a putt, but fantastic from John.
Yeah, nice nose control there and touch. That Raptor out of Coda, that thing has seen some
Dude,
trees.
It has, man. It's super straight. Throws it well, though, typically. That one, a little errant.
All right, he's probably looking to bid this one. He knows he's got to start making things happen right now.
Give it the height. Just didn't have the turn. No harm done.
Oh, miss it.
Oh,
Wow. Just bad
John
enough.
saved a stretch out stance in about 12 feet right there. Big difference.
Mm.
How many can I miss an inch low on?
Yeah, he's been just off on his jump putt. He's usually pretty lethal from that 50-foot mark.
There's the airplane sounds as John hits that circle's edge birdie putt. Big stuff from him coming down the stretch. Those birdies are hundreds of dollars at this point.
Yeah, John's looking outside looking in for the lead, but definitely still fighting for that podium finish.
No worries from John. Incredible forehand roller to get him out of that trouble as we see Shasta Chris take off on his scooter,
The homie Shasta.
enjoying some of this live disc golf, headed into the short but technical, and definitely get yourself in some trouble here on the 17th. Out of bounds, lines the fairway, and is deep of the pin. If you don't pick your gap and commit, you could find yourself out of bounds, pitching up, taking a bogey on a birdie hole, Connor.
Yeah, there's one tree on the left side, which most players are taking with the forehand. A little skinny one that if you hit the left side of it, it pretty much spells it out of bounds and likely bogey. As well as any tree kick on this hole can find us out of bounds, as well as not having the right spin.
This would be a safe play from John, looking to stay away from the out of bounds, play a little flexor down the middle. Not typically a line you see, but a safe play for sure. Because that's the other
Ooh.
option. Oh,
That's that
my
tree. He
gosh.
caught the left side of it, and yeah, it's almost a guaranteed bogey from there.
It happened exactly like you said.
John playing the wider route, a little bit safer, looking for some ground action here.
Dude.
That soft harp. Barely gets
Touches
enough
the
of it.
cabbage on the left side and stays a foot safe.
Yep,
His heart was pumping, you know it.
absolutely. This looks really clean out of Mason. Jump up off the hill.
Come on.
Oh. Yeah, he knew it had a chance there. It's a good shot.
I don't know why I'm cheering for you. Just go ahead.
Because you're a good guy, John. That's why.
Go in. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, Coda going out swinging.
Yep.
He's a fighter.
Only way he knows how. Big putt for John.
OB looming. You can tell he just feathers that one a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Solid putt for Nicholson.
And it's all but guaranteed at this point now.
Yeah, as safe as John is. 2-stroke heading into the final hole.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, make it 3.
No.
Since Mason just
Oh my
missed
gosh.
a putt that he hasn't missed since April.
Goodness grief. Yeah, that guaranteed is now certified stance.
You can tell those guys just kind of realized their chances to win the tournament were over, and maybe their focus just lapsed a bit there.
Yeah. Think
You
got
focus that hard
pinned.
that long, and then it's just like, oh, for what?
Mm.
Mason not too happy with himself, but we know he'll come back.
Shasta scooted up to get himself that log spot right there. What a great spot to observe from. Here we are, hole 18. If Jonathan can get, I'd say, 200 feet off this tee, it's all but over. It's a tricky hole, though, because you have to carry your disc past the 350 mark or you're not around the corner for a clean approach shot. You basically have to get to here. And then you got to maneuver and really just manufacture something into this green, Connor.
Yeah, if John clears that first gap, that's about 180, 200 feet off the tee. He's pretty much guaranteed a bogey at worst. So, looks like he's playing Ballista Pro still. Sticking to his game plan. Still throwing his fast disc, trying to get out there in easy position.
Oh, that's fine, though.
Just catches the leaning tree.
Ooh.
Oh, that thing is so understable from John Willis.
The flip dog roller, and that's probably a good little tree right there.
Yeah, he's going to be in that little right side. He's going to have a straight shot, maybe a little bit of a turnover into the
Golly,
green.
that thing was a paper plate, wasn't it?
Yeah. Got to the ground fast. Oh. Mason says it's a good tree.
Uh,
I don't know. Still birdieable. I like the optimism.
Off it. Oh, that's 2 days in a row. I think we've seen Coda just 1 foot left.
Okay, tight position here. Let's see if Coda tries to make something happen.
Oh, there's nothing you can do from here. Oh, no.
Oh,
You could tell that was just a play to get back in position.
was just playing for par.
Oh, man.
At this point, he's probably seeing red.
This is the second time he's played a Sky Anheuser, possibly a roller attempt on this hole this week.
People are saying not bad, so I guess he'll get up and down from there.
Let's see what John's got. Looks like he's lined up for an Anheuser. That's a lot of Anheuser, but like we said, all he needs is forward progress to lock this thing in.
Yeah, par is all he's going to need here, so he gets the honor of working hard enough to be able to lay up his last putt, tap it in.
Tight gap right there. That
Oh my gosh, Mason Ford was just 6 inches short of a cage or chain hit right there.
Yeah, I guess that could have made it interesting with roll away possibilities or something. Basically nothing, but that's a stable frisbee.
Yeah, definitely didn't quite get the nose over on that one. A little too high in the air.
All right, Coda's fourth,
Coda probably looking to try to skip this in or something.
and that's played long, 25 feet left for his bogey. That would have been a fun way to end it.
Yeah, John was going for it. I like it. You show off.
They probably checked the PDGA live scoring. Why not?
Put on a show out there. That's what you're out there for. Oh,
Whoa. That'd have been
Put
a
on a
great
show.
birdie. Yeah. All in all,
Oh.
whoa, snag.
give the basket a hug there, Mason. Move on.
Hug it.
Solid weekend.
Hug it.
Not what you want, though.
Like I was saying, great play from Jonathan this entire round.
Coda.
I know a lot of you guys hadn't seen him before. He's got a real good game, and I think he's going to be around for a while.
Yeah, John's a smart player. He works hard. Definitely a guy that's going to be on the tour for some time to come, I'd say.
There you have it. Your
Sigh of relief.
2021 Oklahoma Open, Jonathan Nicholson. Taking it home with those locked-in forehands and good putting. He didn't let too many get away from him. Stayed in control the whole time. Made smart decisions. Just the one bogey on the card. And
Yeah, 3 bogeys all weekend for John. He made sure to get those easy birdies. He cut some of those par 4s in half, played slower discs that have less room for error.
yeah,
Way to stick to your game plan.
averaged over double digits around. Shout out to Brandon Cawthorn shooting the hot one for the day. Coming in at 10 under on a day when it was definitely the trickiest conditions that our competitors played in. Big thanks to everybody who stopped in and watched. Definitely hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. We are getting pretty close to 100,000 and we've got a big giveaway coming to you guys. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be stocked with prizes. Somebody's going home with some gear. Jonathan Nicholson's going home with the win. Biggest win to date for him. We'll see where it takes him, where it propels him.
Yeah, big confidence booster for John. John Willis right there. Podium finish. Hopefully that can give him some momentum. Thanks for joining, you guys. Catch GK Pro at Veterans Park Open in 2 weeks.
That's right. We'll be down in Arlington, Texas. For Conor O'Reilly, I'm Luke Humphries, and we'll see you next time.